no denying that one look at No Straight Roads will get you interested in whatever the heck it is. Well, even after playing, that's kind of hard to explain. It's as if the game is one part adventure platformer, one part boss rush, and one part rhythm game. Sadly, it doesn't execute fully on any of these concepts, but thankfully, the characters are there to carry this quest until the credits.
Oh yeah? Well, how about you take all these X's and shove them up your...
No Straight Roads has such a grand opening as we are introduced to Mayday and Zook the moment they debut their music to the world. Their city is under control of a corporation known as No Straight Roads, or NSR, which provides music that powers Vinyl City. So, Mayday and Zook's rock band, Bunk Bed Junction, tries out in the competition to be the next prominent artist. However, things don't work out as the judges of NSR turn them down, and to further spit in the duo's face, they announce that rock is dead and EDM will be the reigning musical genre of Vinyl City. After the two spend time moping around, they realize that something just isn't right about NSR's decision, and they aim to get down to the bottom of it. The two characters then set on a quest to end the careers of each of the most beloved artists in town, all while spreading the joys of rock to the citizens. Let's just get one thing clear. Mayday and Zook are extraordinary protagonists and their chemistry is perfect. They each riff off of each other in some creative ways, but we also get to see different sides of their personalities throughout the narrative. The more you get to know them, the more believable their friendship is, and it almost feels like you're watching episodes of a Saturday morning cartoon. The supporting cast is almost just as compelling, but they leave you thinking if they have any alternative motives. When it comes down to members of NSR, I found them to be an excellent group of baddies, which makes it easy to hate them, except for Sayu. You can't hate her. However, the characters are not the problem when it comes to this adventure. Instead, it's the journey from point A to point B that really hurts the overall experience. During gameplay, players can explore Vinyl City as they make their way to the boss levels. At first, exploration is fun, but that's until you realize there is absolutely nothing to do here. There's a variety of collectibles lying around town, but that's all you'll really be doing during these moments. This is actually a letdown considering the city itself has such a nice layout. Once you get to the boss level, it's time for a strange rhythm type of fighting experience. Well, I think that's what's supposed to be going on here, but I can never really find the beat. I did find, however, that if I just wailed on enemies, I got through alright. Enemy attacks kind of go with the beat, but it really doesn't matter much in the big scheme of things. Each dungeon that you enter is more or less the same. You clear a platform of enemies, you move on to the next, over and over again. It wouldn't be so bad if the combat wasn't so basic. It's possible to level up your characters to add new abilities and attacks, but the depth of it all is barely skin deep. These sections become even more tedious due to the locked camera during dungeons that makes platforming sections significantly tougher to land. There also isn't an enemy lock-on feature, but it does lock on to flying enemies for ranged attacks. Boss battles, on the other hand, are each unique and require the player to stay on their toes if they want to get through the encounter. The difficulty of the game raises slightly here, but you're expected to navigate gimmicks and do actions that damage the boss. Most of these boss encounters are probably the best part of the whole gameplay experience. Outside of battles, players can earn fans through various means and upgrade their characters by using stickers. This gives players a way to fine-tune their experience by adding modifiers, but there's really no depth. Using the power of having fans allows players to gain new combos and skills, including dashes and double jumps. I thought these made the exploration a lot easier, but as soon as I got the double jump, I'd spend most of my time making my own fun trying to get to places that I shouldn't be. Graphically, No Straight Roads is fantastic. I just love the character designs and world building during each moment of gameplay. The music only complements this by setting the tone for this adventure.
This is an absolute abuse of power.
I hate to say this, but I think you might be onto something.
Finally! You're making sense! So tell me, Zook, tell me. What are we gonna do to someone who messes with the good people of Vinyl City?
No Straight Roads is such a good game in concept, but the gameplay mechanics hold back this gorgeous game from being something great. The world just feels empty, and the level design is just a repetitive mess. However, if you look past all that, then you are rewarded with some standout character writing and fantastic animation work. Call me when No Straight Roads gets a Netflix series. Noisy Pixel is giving No Straight Roads a 6.5 out of 10. Thank you for watching. Please read the full review at noisypixel.net. Noisy Pixel is run by a group of gamers who work hard to deliver news, reviews, previews, and more. Please subscribe to keep up with all our future content.